Hello students, today we are going to see the new unit 6 anthropological concept. Under this unit we are going to focus the first topic, environment and culture. We all know what is environment and what is culture. Firstly, we are going to see that how culture influence the environmental usages. We are going to focus these things only, that is being denoted as a anthropological concept of environment and culture. Once again I am repeating, anthropological concept, in that environment and culture, it is nothing but how a individual or a society or a group is influencing the environmental usage in the name of culture. For a environmental situation, how we have been using, how we have been influencing it in the name of culture or practice or values, and also a myth. Firstly, in case you want to write brief about this particular topic, means firstly you need to mention about environment and culture. Majorly this topic, unit 6 anthropology, this topic environment and culture, commonly this question will be asked in 5 mark question or a 2 mark question. In case, because one time this question has been asked in 10 mark question also, 15 mark question also. So in that case, if this question has been asked in 15 mark question, you need to write briefly about environment and its pollution also, how we have been polluting the environment, how the environment is being there right now. We need to write briefly about it. So we all know about the pollutions in environment. So I am just giving a outline about the environment and its pollution. First thing, the term environment, it implies all the external factors like a living and non-living organism, material and non-material, which surround a man or an individual. In its modern concept, environment, it includes not only the water, air and soil that form our environment, but also the social and economic condition under which we live, that is being denoted as a exact healthy environment. Environment is not only focusing about the things which we surrounded of, that is not only focusing on air, water, soil and so on. It is also considered that how a individual is being there in socially and economically. What is the condition, what is the exact condition of economic and a social condition of a individual, that is also being denoted as a environment. This is the first thing of environment. And also we all know that what are the kinds of pollution in environment, such as we have been studied in our primary studies, such as the pollution like air pollution, water pollution and soil pollution and radioactive pollution and so on. We need to write a small briefly about the small things, like little more things focusing on these things can able to cover the 15 more question. Sharingla. This is the first thing. Now we are going to deep about the what this environment and culture is saying of. Firstly, introduction. All humans rely on environment and natural resources to fulfill the needs and sustain health. People have the greatest impact on the environment in the ways that they exploit natural resources and dispose of waste. If these activities are not managed carefully, environmental damage can affect people, animals, plants, waterways, and other parts of the natural world. We have been using all humans, all we have been rely on the environment. We all have been substitute of the environment. நம்ம எல்லாரும் என்விரான்மெண்ட்டை சார்ந்து தான் we are all been living. So as if humans have been related to the environment and natural resources to fulfill their needs and sustainable health. To fulfill our needs and health, we have been related to the environment. People have the greatest impact on the environment. We all have been greatest impact for the environment. Like we have been disposing the waste in the environmental place, and also we exploit natural resources. If these activities have been carried out without any control, without any management, the environmental damage can affect people, animals, plants, waterways, and all others. So this is the one cause for which we have been facing the situation right now. We are all been affected by coronavirus. So in this situation, always a sociologist should relate the topic which have been studying with the situation which we have been right now. Always எப்பவுமே ஒரு sociologist need to analyze the topic, always need to compare the topic with our life we have been living now. So accordingly, the situation which is been going on right now, think that in one side, and the subject we have been studying in the other side. So according to this concept, simple concept, if a people have been continuing this disposal of waste and exploiting natural resources without any management, automatically a severe damage with the environmental damage can affect people, animals, plants, waterways, and all others of the natural world, of the natural world. This is the exact situation which we have been facing right now. Different human cultures have had varying effects on their environments. Some cultures, particularly hunter-gathering and small-scale agriculture societies, have little environmental impact. Urban and industrial societies have the greatest effect on the environment, using the great amount of resources to fuel their activity. In some places, the local culture and the laws have emphasized the environmental protection, and in others, this has not been a concern. The result of these policies are often obvious. Some areas have low pollution despite industrial activity, while other areas with similar activity are highly polluted. This is the reason why the environmental damage is being occurred of. Because when you see in this topic, different human culture, because all societies not been carrying out a same culture. According to the each and every society, in society also, in sub-clan also, the culture is being varied out. So what here they are saying means different human cultures have had been varying effects on their environment. Because if you see that in Kerala also they have been running industries, whereas in Tamil Nadu, whereas in our society also we have been running industry, but there is not that much polluted, whereas in our society it is being polluting a lot. The reason is, this is the reason, the policies have been obvious, but it has not been same in all the places. In some places, the local culture and laws have emphasized environmental protection, and in others, this has not been a concern also. That is what the main reason for environmental pollution. in the pollution is not occurred in all over the places, because in everywhere in the world the industries has been running off, the companies has been running off, many things has been going on, like vehicles they have been using. But how the particular society is been controlling the industries, is been controlling the pollution, that is the main thing we all need to focus on. Historical background and scientific foundation. All humans affect their environments. All humans affect their own environment. But people with different lifestyles create different kinds of changes. The earliest humans were hunter-gatherers, collecting many kinds of plants and hunting animals for food. Because most ecosystem can only support a very small number of hunter-gatherers. The population of early humans remained very small. This reduced their effect on the environment. But early humans still caused remarkable changes in the animal population through hunting. That is what the reason. Because, for example, in simple words, we need to discuss this particular topic means overpopulation. We all know that the food is not sufficient according to our own population. So in that case, what the things is being occupied now, we all been talking about hybrid things. At present, we all have been facing many of our vegetables are hybrid. Why the reason of hybrid is been coming off? Hybrid fruits வரதுக்கான major reasons என்ன? It is nothing but a population. Because for example, if you take tomato, it takes time to get in the hands of people, where else the organic tomato, it is nothing but ஒரு நல்ல தக்காளி ஃபார்மில் இருந்து நம்ம கைக்கு கிடைக்கிறதுக்கு அட்லீஸ்ட் இட் டேக்ஸ் 3 to 4 months அட்லீஸ்ட். ஸோ for that 3 to 4 months, what will be doing for a tomato? So in that time only the hybrid things have been emerged. It takes nearly a month only for a hybrid tomato. So due to overpopulation, ஜனத்தொகை அதிகமானது காரணத்தினால we can't able to do anything for our needs, because food, shelter and clothing, these three are our major human beings needs. To satisfy that needs, first needs, to satisfy our major common things called food, the human being started to agriculture the hybrid things. We need the vegetables, we need the fruits earlier. We can't able to tolerate, we can't able to manage things for so long. Nearly we need to wait for a 6 months for particular fruits, means we can't able to wait. We need that fruits in a bulk amount within a month. So in that case, the hybrid things have been emerged. The same thing is being mentioned here, the historical background, scientific foundation. The same thing which we discussed still now, the same thing is being implementing here. All humans, all of us have been affecting our own environment. But people with different lifestyles creating different things of different kinds of changes. The earliest human, that is our ancient people, were being hunters only. They have been hunting the animals. At some case they can't able to hunt the animals due to the lack of animals. So automatically what they have been doing means they started to collect vegetables, they started to collect the fruits. At some season the fruits have been not be available. So what they started to do means they started cultivating the fruits. They started cultivating by themselves. So these are the eras, these are the evolution of the activities that is being done by a human. We will be seeing about this topic deeply in subsistence and exchange, the same topic which has been there in this unit itself. We will be discussing the same thing, how the evolution has been occurred in exchanging things and in subsistence. So we don't need to go deep about this in this topic, about that. So this reduces their effect on the environment. Coming back to the topic, this reduces their effect on the environment, but early humans still caused remarkable changes in animal population through hunting. That is what the thing which I said. According to some anthropologists, hunting by humans caused the extincting of many giant prehistoric animals such as mammoths, giant kangaroos, and woolly rhinos. So these things have been vanished out from our generation. These animals like mammoths, giant kangaroos, and woolly rhinos, these things have been fully hunted by the humans. So this caused the extincting changes in our history. When increasing number of human beings, when automatically the overpopulation is occurs, the stress for the environment is being gradually increasing. Every early societies developed agriculture to increase the number of calories available from a given area of land. As more calories became available, the human population was able to grow. Increase this impact on the environment. A great number of humans requires more resources and creates more waste gradually, which pollutes the environment. The practice of agriculture itself changes ecosystem. In most cases, land must be cleared, removing a habitat of our animals and decreasing natural plant diversity. Plugging also destroys native soils, and the use of water for irrigation decreases the amount available to the ecosystem. The domestication of animals creates waste that can be harmful, that can stress the native plants which there are intensive grazing. Intensive agriculture and industrial activity further increase the human impact on environment. In the 19th and early 20th century, people were either unaware of the damage that their activity was doing to the environment. They have been not aware of the damage that they have been creating for the environment. Considered it insignificant or assumed that it was their right to exploit environmental resources. They thought that it was their rights to exploit the environmental resources. A combination of significant drought and poor farming practices contributed to the dust bowl of the Great Plains region in the United States in 1930s. Even today, large farms and livestock operations produce runoff that pollutes water sources. As the industry revolution prevailed, most people in America and Great Britain that little understanding of the way industry and its waste affected the environment. After that only they started to think how we humans have been destroying the environment that has been given to us. Indian cultural heritage and environmental conservation through traditional knowledge. How the environmental conservation is being there with our traditional knowledge. This is the main thing of this topic. How the environmental is being conserved by the cultural heritages. Nature has always have been very vibrant, giving and resilient to a very large extent. We as Indians take pride in our strong cultural heritages. That is the main thing. We have a very strong cultural heritage. Religion protects and nurtures nature. Religion only protects and nurtures the nature. If we take a look at Hinduism, we worship sun, wind, land, trees, plants, and waters, which is the very basic of human survival. Likewise, respect and conservation of wildlife, Garuda, lion, peacock, and snake, are part of our cultural ethos from time immemorial. Almost entire living of God Rama and goddess Sita were close to the nature, because this is nothing but how we humans have been correlating the nature with our cultural practices. Still today, we have the practice of uh, worshipping the natural things, like we still worship the tree, sun, and so on. So these things have been started to protect and nurtures the nature. In fact, whole civilization have come into existence near source of water, like Indus Valley civilization. In this sense, nature and culture becomes intertwined. Culture reflects our history, tradition, and our beliefs. Revolution in the technological and communication fields and the advent of globalization have become an impact on our culture, which have also evolved with time. However, it becomes imperative that we adapt new things without losing the basic character of our long cherished tradition and values, which include environmental conservation. India is a culturally rich and diverse country where people speak many different languages with many communities which live in their respective social structures completely depending on their environment to ensure their livelihood. It is nothing but we Indians have a culture which is being rich and diverse when we compare to the other countries. We maybe differ from different kind of race, languages, and so on. But even though we all have been united in the same form called culture, because all over in India we have been following the culture of worshipping the nature, such as plants, trees, and animals also. So on following these things, we all can able to protect and nourish the natures. Even though we have been following these things from our primitive ages, still now we can't able to protect full of our nature. We have almost destroyed nearly 80% of our natural things. Our main duty and responsibility as a sociologist or a social worker, we need to analyze the environmental damages that we have been creating in our own society. We all know what are the different kinds of pollution that have been prevailing in our environment, and also we all know what are all the way to protect it. But how many of them has been following the same protection in our daily life? It has been a very big question. So we need to analyze, we need to study the reason that has been influencing the environmental pollution. Here, according to the theory which we have been studied still now, this says that the industrialization and this kind of revolutions had been changed the environmental into a polluted environment. So it is not stated that before the industrialization the environment is not that much rich. Our primitive people is also destroyed the majority of our animals through hunting. So as if these systems has been followed off, they can't able to sustain in the single form of hunting. Due to that, adanala they started to cultivating and farming and so on. So my final conclusion of this topic environmental culture is we have been protecting and nourishing our environment in the name of culture or religion practices. In some cases, even though the myth that the society have been following of is been as a protection of someone's natural activity. நம்ம எல்லாரும் மூட நம்பிக்கைன்னு சொல்லி செய்கிற ஒவ்வொரு விஷயமும் in some case, in some extent, it is been protecting the nature environment. So it doesn't consider that every myth is been protecting a nature. In some extent only, in some case, the nature is being protected by any kind of myth activity. And also nowadays we have been coming to know that many of the myth is being scientific related, such as in Hindu culture there was one practice every Friday they started to, on every Friday they will be very devoted to the God and started to வாசல்லாம் நல்லா சாணியெல்லாம் போட்டு நல்லா கரைச்சி வாசல்லாம் தொடிச்சு கோலம்லாம் போட்டு வீடெல்லாம் கழுவி வாரம் in every week they will be keep on doing the same things. This is a kind of myth, because they believe that when they have been doing this activity on Friday, the Lord Lakshmi will be coming to their house. This is a kind of myth that they have been practicing in those periods, and not only in those periods, even though they have been practicing in some places. It is a kind of myth, but it is not only a myth. This is been a reason that has been practiced. It has been a inner reason to practice this myth. That is, it is a good thing to நல்லா சாணியெல்லாம் போட்டு வீடு கழுவுறதும் சரி, வீடு சுத்தமாக வச்சுக்கிறதும் சரி, வாசல்லாம் நல்லது. Because in those days they have been using the hut houses only. There will be no tiles in the houses, only மணல் வீடு தான் இருக்கும். ஸோ அந்த டைமில் அந்த சாணியெல்லாம் கரைச்சி வீடெல்லாம் முழுகிறதுனாலையும் வெளியே வாசல்லாம் முழுகிறதுனாலையும் it will be clean and tidy. So that அதற்காக ஆரம்பித்த ஒரு ஆக்டிவிட்டி நாளடைவில் it has been a ritual activity. So it is not like that every myth is not been as a myth. There will be some hidden reason to practicing those kind of myth. அதே மாதிரி தான் today we see in the environmental and culture the same thing. It is nothing but how the environment is being protected and nourished with the practice of cultural with the practicing of culture or religion activity. That is what we have been discussed still now. This is the main thing of this topic, environmental and culture. இதே கொஸ்டினை கொஞ்சம் ப்ரீஃபாக எழுதணும், ஒரு 10 மார்க்லேயோ 15 மார்க்ஸ்ல அந்த மாதிரி தான் கேட்டாங்கன்னா we need to add some more topics, some more points in the environment, such as we need to discuss more about the environment. While writing, you need to write more about environment, like what is environment, as we discussed what is environment, and what are all the different stages of pollution, like what are the different kinds of pollution, and how we can able to protect those things. We all know about these things, we have been studying from our primary ages. So these are the things of environment. If in the case this question is been asked in any 8 mark question or 3 mark question, you need to write simple format such we have been discussed right now. Just shorten it out according to the marks that has been obtained to that particular question. Thank you.